Hi guys, I wanted to take a second to stop in and just check in with you guys after the holidays. I hope you all had an incredible Christmas and a lot of really great downtime with your family to relax and enjoy the season. Forgive my no makeup. I am apparently still enjoying this season. I still have my eating pants on and I am enjoying the relaxation to its fullest. We have finally beat the cold that was going around our house. Actually, it didn't really go around, it just stuck with my little girl, and fortunately my husband and I were saved, but it was a brutal one. But I wanted to stop in and readdress the subject that we discussed briefly last week about oil safety. And I know I replied in written text, but I feel like written text can be impersonal, and I feel like it can come across as flippant. And something I'm not flippant about at all is safety and oil safety and safety when it comes to our little kids. I definitely err on the side of caution with my little girl. Protecting her is my number one job. So all you mamas out there who are concerned or have done research or feel uneasy or unsure about the safety of oils, I'm right there with you. So I just wanted to take a second and check back in and just kind of tell you from my heart how I really feel about oils and oil safety. A little background on me. I tend to do things maybe a little outside the box. If I went to a normal pediatrician, they would probably fire me as their patient because I just do things different. I co-sleep. Wasn't a plan. I was the mom that said no baby was going to ever sleep in my bed. And here we are at almost 2, still co-sleeping. Now, if I were to search on the internet and research whether or not that was a good decision, I'd find a lot of articles that would tell me that it's only a matter of time before I smother my baby. So I consider the internet to be a double-edged sword. It has provided me with so much useful information. It also has terrified me about things that are actually really normal and safe. My little girl was a tummy sleeper. She just was. And I tried to fight it hard because the internet said that that would make her die. And yet on her back, none of us slept. So it was a really hard time for me. And I had to finally just decide that the internet was a good resource. But at the end of the day, my bottom line was going to be finding somebody that I trusted, other mamas who had gone before me, or in my case, my pediatrician. She's very naturally minded. She's a naturopath. And I went to her with these concerns, with these things that seemed to me out of the norm, but it was the only way things were going to work for our family. And she told me that done safely, co-sleeping can be a beautiful thing, and it really has been for us. So when I see articles come through or people post on their Facebook the horrifying dangers of co-sleeping, I just count it as noise. I move on because people that I trust have told me that I'm doing an okay thing. Tummy sleeping. I asked moms all over, is this okay? And so many moms, almost as if they were in like a secret society where no one talked about it, told me that their kids were tummy sleepers too. It was okay as long as she could lift her head to go with it, and we did. I feel like the internet is so resourceful, and yet there's so much noise that goes on the internet. And so where you may feel a pain in your side and Google it, all of a sudden you have stage 4 liver cancer when it might just be that you did a sit-up wrong. So that's kind of how I feel about oil safety. I have consulted my pediatrician. She felt fine about the oils. She told me not to really worry about any of them on her skin topically, but just not to have her ingest any of them. And so I've really stuck to that, and I haven't really worried about any of the other noise that I heard about oils. However, I understand it's a big concern when you're dealing with something so potent. A drop of peppermint oil is like 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's really potent stuff. And I think it should be respected. I really do. Oils should be respected as potent things. And so if peppermint oil doesn't sit well in your mama gut, then don't use it. If eucalyptus oil doesn't set well in your mama gut, don't use it. There are 100 other choices. If your little one has an upset tummy, maybe it's ginger oil that we use until they're old enough to where you feel comfortable with peppermint and eucalyptus. Maybe frankincense doesn't sit well with you. I know there's been a few articles out there about whether or not that's good to use on littles. I use it on my little girl, not every day and not in mass quantities. It's pretty pricey stuff, but I use it in the balance blend. I feel like it helps her on days when she's having a really rough time. But if it doesn't set well with you, then don't use it. But I would hate to see you discredit all oils as tools in your toolbox because a couple of them make you nervous or a couple of them don't set right with you. So I just really feel like oils are incredible tools. I can tell you that I went a month without sleep with this last cold. And somehow I have not gotten said cold or my husband because I put oils on us every day to try to boost our immune system and try to fight any infection that we could be getting. And so I cherish these tools in my house and I'm so thankful for them. And that is the reason that I started this oil group, is because I wanted us all to learn from each other and to talk about things like safety and the things that scare us and the things that we've learned and the lessons that we've learned and the joy that these oils have brought to our families. I'm not a doctor. I am by no means someone that you should trust or consult. I am a mama who makes most of my decisions on no sleep and unfortunately no caffeine either. And so I don't think any real life decisions should ever be made under those conditions, but I do. And so I'm not the one that you should trust. I'm not that source that you should trust. I'm just another mama out there that's trying to weed my way through the information and lead discussions and enjoy chatting with you all about this stuff. I can make recommendations on what's worked for me and my family, but I'm not that all-knowing hub that I feel like you should find in your life regarding these oils and discuss with them and go with what you feel in your gut after you speak with that person that you trust. So again, I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I feel so passionate about this, and I just really feel like it was something that needed to be readdressed, and I just wanted to get it off my chest. And if you have any further questions, feel free to comment below or personal message me or somehow get in touch with me. I'd love to discuss this with you more, but that's my take. That's my 2 cents. Use the internet as an incredible resource, but also be wary of the extreme amount of noise that's out there that can make our already terrifying job of being a mom and being responsible for the life of another human being even that much more terrifying. So anyways, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a blessed New Year's, and I can't wait to start chatting more with you about oils and do some virtual classes and things like that at the beginning of the year. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.